Alright, man. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. It's just 31 minutes. But look, let me tell you something. I was watching this drink on Netflix. It's called Clickbait. That drink has sucked up my entire day. So I just finished. So, yeah. That's why we're late. Hold up. Let me get everything set up real quick, though. I mean, I had the video up, but I cracked myself up. Oh man, where's my deck? All right, here you go. Go live. Alright, man. Did we go live yet? There we go. There we go. I was like, what the hell was taking so long? I gotta see it on my side before I see it on y'all side. So, as you can see, we about to hit 5 ghost videos that are scary as heck. I don't think did we see this? I don't know. Yeah, I know I'm scared. I'm a scary ass person. So, and Nuke's drinks be scary as hell. I don't know why. But yeah, y'all need to get into Clickbait. I'm gonna just say that right now. And let's get into this drink right now. I ain't got no water.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. The Crescent Hotel. The Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas is said to be one of the most haunted hotels in the U.S. In 1937, a former magician named Norman G. Baker bought the building and set it up as a treatment hospital for terminally ill patients.
Hey, yo, why I'm up here looking for my cell phone? Because I have it as my stream deck. I'm tripping.
But here's the thing. Norman G. Baker was not a doctor. In fact, he had no medical training whatsoever. While under the fraudulent care of Norman Baker's pretend hospital, hundreds of patients, men, women, and children, lost their lives. Cut to modern day. The Crescent now operates as a hotel, and with its dark history, it attracts many supernatural investigators and curiosity seekers. A Crescent Hotel guest caught this video while recording in her hotel room.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door
in the United States
is
of America.
my eyes shut. So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Now, at first watch, it probably just looks like a casual
Nah, like I just saw whoever that was that just
video.
flew past the
But
screen.
then, watch when the video is slowed down.
No, I saw it. I saw it in fast motion. I saw it in fast motion.
Early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Something
The
seems
ghost
to
found
run
you,
by
boo.
the bed
The ghost found
so
you.
fast that it's barely noticeable. It looks like a little girl just ran right in front of the camera. But there is no little girl in the room with them. And more importantly, there's nowhere to run. So just what is this? Let me know what you think.
I don't know. Maybe.
Did you see it? YouTuber Eric Gunner is an urban explorer and
Why do you always
occasional
gotta ask
paranormal
questions?
investigator
Did you
from
see it?
Mexico. In one of his videos, Eric claims that a girl named Natalie contacted him about some very strange activity in her home. Natalie, who appears in the video with a teddy bear face concealing her identity, says that her mother recently rented the upstairs apartment in their house to an elderly woman. Natalie says that as soon as the woman moved in, strange things started occurring in their home.
Oh,
They would hear odd noises in the middle of the night. They would find random things move from one room to the other. And they would often smell an unexplained foul stench coming from upstairs.
Probably the dead body.
Weirdest of all, cats and dogs in the neighborhood began disappearing. As for the old lady, her behavior was odd to say the least. She avoided all contact with Natalie and her family. The woman didn't say hello or even talked to them when they passed her on the stairs.
She's just a
If
rude
they
boy,
knocked on her door,
she?
she wouldn't answer. Natalie and her family became more and more terrified as the odd noises and events in their house intensified. Then one night, Natalie's 10-year-old sister woke up screaming, saying that her back was in agonizing pain. They checked her and found that her back was covered in deep, unexplained scratches. Well, with that, they had had enough. Without even so much as packing a bag, they fled the house in the middle of the night. As of the filming of this video, they had not been back for 2 weeks. So, Natalie knew about Eric Gunner's YouTube channel. She asked him to investigate.
De hecho, si apago la luz,
Look at
la
this
casa de
idiot.
arriba
He gonna go
está
investigate.
prendida. Ahí es donde vive la viejita. Voy a tratar de no hacer ruido para que no me vaya a escuchar. Fíjense que a mí me da más miedo la viejita que, no sé, me vaya a parecer un
Ay, es
fantasma.
mío.
It's fairly obvious that Natalie and her family left in a rush.
Se supone que así como dijo ella, esta Natalie, pues se fueron de
Yep.
rápido ese día.
Yep, I'm scary.
No recogieron nada. Dijo, pues sí me dijo que iba a haber incluso esta comida. Hasta frijoles aquí. Ay, huele muy feo, parece como están enlamados.
At first, it seems like there's not much to see, just an average empty house. But then things start to get a little strange.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
See? See, that's that bullshit. And then he in it by himself.
Did you see it?
Nope.
Well, Eric didn't either, but watch again.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños.
YouTube commenters pointed out that it looks like a small girl dressed in all white briefly peeks out from behind a curtain. Again, I should note, the house is supposedly empty.
Ay, esa muñeca da miedo.
Yep.
Eric spots a doll that seems to be a bit out of place. Little did he know that after the filming, the house's owner would tell him that the doll doesn't belong to them, and they've never seen it. But even creepier, later in the video, Eric passes by the same room again.
Que nada.
Did you see it?
Nope.
As YouTube commenters would later point out, the doll has now vanished. Eric heads into the bedroom to investigate, and this is when things get truly bizarre.
Nope. Okay.
Hi everybody.
I-
I want to introduce you to Perfect Foods. Let's see
Okay.
what they sent me.
I like Halloween, but
Aquí parece que se puede subir por aquí, pero está como sellado.
we only on number 4.
Pero está esta casa rara. Bueno, está construida raro. ¿Qué es esto?
And once again, I have to ask, did you see it? Something ducks out of sight under the bed. Again, Eric doesn't notice. This too was spotted later by YouTube viewers.
Vamos a ver. ¿Qué pedo?
I don't know.
Veo que se no mames.
Eric gathers his courage and heads back in to check out the curtain. It didn't go well.
Nope. See what I'm saying? That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. That.
Ay, es que me da manos porque estoy nervioso.
I can't breathe. No, 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 no. No. So what?
As he rounds the corner, a shadowy figure ducks back into the corner of the room. This time, Eric does see it.
You better run, fool!
No sé qué-
Run!
No sé qué pensar, la verdad, si estoy ya. Tengo miedo. No sé si salimos o no. No hubiera venido solo. ¿Saben qué? Si no hubiera venido solo, la cagué bien cabrón. no hubiera venido solo.
I would just look this way.
Esta puerta no la después. Okay.
I got a headache.
He heads in to check it out, but nothing there. With this, Eric has had enough. He decides to just get out of there. But that might not be as easy as he thinks.
Bleeding.
Someone in a cloak, presumably the creepy old lady who lived.
See what I'm saying? That's that bullshit. You better fucking jump. Jump. Like, he moving too slow for me. It's the slowness for me. Boy, if you don't put a little pep in your step. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? That's that bull. That's why I hate Nuke. I mean, I love his videos, but Nuke's videos be off the chain, man. I'd be scared.
There, comes walking up the stairs. Eric hides until the coast is clear, then quickly makes his escape out to the street.
He ain't made no quick escape. That man was moving too slow.
So did Eric Gunner catch multiple paranormal encounters on video? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I got the hiccups.
You can watch Eric Gunner's full investigation of this supposedly haunted house over on his YouTube channel. Meanwhile, on TikTok. TikTok user Tease claims that he was hanging out at his house late one night when the door handle of his room just started randomly.
So, oh jeez, I got the hiccups bad. I ain't got no water. So, I have decided to join TikTok, and people really be on that train with paranormal stuff. Like, people really be having seance and card readings, and TikTok is dangerous.
Shaking, as if someone was trying to open the door.
So I got the hiccups.
Just say, let me talk to my manager.
Next,
Hurry up.
Carvana's 100%.
He grabbed his phone and started recording.
That's that bullshit again.
Bro, what? Bro, what? Bro.
T says he lives in a very old house dating back to the late 1800s, but he says he's never experienced anything like this before. TikTok user Travis says he works in a movie theater, and late each night, after everyone has left, he has to check the empty theater.
So I work in a movie theater, and we have to check the theaters at night. You know, once you're done closing as an usher, you just flash the camera. You gotta check the door, and then you have to check behind these curtains just to make sure no hobos are back here. You know, no one's back here. And then you just go and... What the f?
Travis goes to investigate the strange figure in the projection booth.
I just saw somebody up here, and it's the scariest shit I've ever seen, dude. I was just down here, and I was back down there in that corner right there, and I literally just can't. What the f?
Did you see it? Travis spots some strange dark shape peeking from behind a piece of equipment in the projection booth.
I literally just can't. What the f?
Now, as with all TikTok videos, this one ends rather abruptly. leaving the viewer to wonder exactly what happened next. Is this a TikTok theater ghost? Or just a TikTok hoax? You decide. Now this next TikTok video is fairly compelling. It's a video by TikTok user Louis R. Now the thing is, Louis R is a very successful TikToker. He has almost 1 million followers based solely on his comedic sketch videos. So he has no reason to fake a supernatural video to try to gain views. But on this night, he says things got a little bizarre.
Alright, so the video you're about to see is it's very scary because this literally just happened 5 minutes ago. So I was just downstairs shooting a skit, and this kid's toy decides that, you know, right now is a perfect time to go off. And I said, nah, you see, like, that's crazy. How about you don't do that, my guy? So, you know, I squared up to the ghost. I started eating, boy, make that go off again if you want these hands. I said, make it go off again if somebody's there. I was just trying to let you out, my donkey. Why the demons always gotta come get me? Now, you see, I left out the part where I pooped myself right here. This part wasn't in the video, but I said, say less, my guy. Say less. I'm out. We don't got problems. I'm going to sleep right now.
Considering that Louis laughs off the incident, and again, considering that Louis has no need to fake a video to gain followers, I have to say that I believe this video is real. But just to be clear, I am in no way saying the events recorded were paranormal or supernatural in nature. This could have easily just been a glitching child's toy, or maybe even dying batteries. But what do you think? Is this event supernatural or just a toy malfunction? Let me know. Caught on camera. Over on the YouTube channel Really Haunted, a guy named Lee says that his house is, well, really haunted. He set up a series of cameras around his home to capture the frequent paranormal occurrences.
Even the cat was like, what the fuck?
And Lee has caught even more intense footage in his kitchen.
I can't see the other half. That could be anything. See what I'm saying? Like, we can't see right there. We can't see right here. I need to see the whole video.
As you can see, the paranormal activity in Lee's kitchen is pretty extreme. But perhaps the most terrifying capture of all comes from the house's living room.
Hey everyone, I'm Ashley from Amaze, and this is it. Last chance to win this stunning.
Recorded late one night while Lee was asleep on the couch. Spooky incidents have become a common occurrence in his home. But is this real paranormal activity caught on camera? You decide. By the way, you can see more of Lee's captures over on his YouTube channel, Really Haunted, where he posts frequent spooky updates. Get out.
See?
Sakra El Masri is a ghost hunter from Egypt. In this video, he's exploring an old abandoned house that is said to have been the site of occult rituals by the former owner.
يلا نبدأ ونقول بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يلا بينا.
As Sakra begins to explore, things get weird right away.
What was that? And guess what? And the stupid little freaker is going to go investigate. That's how you die. That fool. You see him? Kids, don't be like that guy. Don't go in and investigate. I doubt. I just say no.
Bismillah.
He sees a shadow cross by a doorway and chases after it. But
why are you still chasing? When you come up missing, he went to go investigate.
Nothing there. Sakura then begins to hear noises that sound like heavy objects being thrown all around him.
وانا بيتهيألي ولا انا مستعبط ولا ايه؟ أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And then he up here praying. You better pray your ass out that door.
عايز اوريك بس ايه. ايه ده؟ بصوا الضلمة اللي انا فيها.
Did he turn out the light?
شايفين؟ أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
And it seems like he might not be alone.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. حاسس إن في حاجة غلط.
Some shadowy thing seems to be following him as he explores, and it becomes very obvious that this thing doesn't want him there.
بص يا جماعة تفاصيل البيت. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
He said, get out.
في حد هنا؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And he's still in.
أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
I would have took the shortcut out the window.
الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
Whatever spirit or jinn that might inhabit the house, it seems to be getting much more aggressive.
بسم الله.
Get out.
No.
No, I feel like I'm about to pee on myself.
This time, whatever's thrown actually hits Sakura, and he decides that he's had about enough. He takes the voice's advice and just gets out. So is this an angry jinn calling to Sakura Almasri from the shadows?
I don't know.
Or is it just a hoax? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching. To submit or suggest videos, email.
Okay, we made it. We made it. Alright, we're gonna we knock that out. Chills also got some good videos. Let's see, this joint says to make you scream. I'm not in the mood to be screaming. Which one should we do? Make you scream, or really don't want to see? Let's go with this one. Actually, that's how we'll do that next week.
You really shouldn't watch these videos, or else you might see something so scary you'll wish you never saw it. Number 5. A YouTuber named D-Dog Vlogs has been uploading since mid-2016 and specializes in exploring haunted places that are about as scary as they come, with a preference for historic locations whenever possible. He has been known to pair up with the likes of Mo Sargi and others in an effort to push his paranormal investigations to greater lengths, results and solidify his place in the YouTube ghost hunting community. On January 20th of 2020, he heads to a single-story home that is rumored to hold secrets so terrible that no one in the community wanted to share any details aside from a basic address. Curious, he heads to the site with fellow ghost hunters, Tay and Carlo, to see for themselves what this house holds. The first thing they notice is a glowing yellow light that flickers oddly over a door that's bolted shut. It's one of the only working lights left in the house, and it's shining like a beacon to get their attention.
But look at that room. That's creepy.
But more on that in a moment. For now, watch how the camera goes out of focus like something or someone invisible is standing right in front of them. It happens again here at exactly 3 minutes, and ironically goes on until he's finished asking people to comment if they see anything.
Now, I don't know if these places are haunted or not, so comment down below if you guys see or hear anything.
Maybe his
I'm not
focus
saying they're
is
haunted, I'm just not sure.
After some more exploring, they return to this mysterious locked door and see marks where it had been repeatedly drilled shut with a padlock. Something incredibly strong must have been in here at one point, and the family must have been intent on keeping it contained. Yet when they open the door, they are surprised to find a colorful race car border above. This is a kid's room of all places. They suspect that a child was locked in here for long periods of time, and I think the evidence proves that much is true. Perhaps they were even kept here well into adulthood, might I add. Furthermore, they seem to think this section of the door was either struck or clawed out over time, possibly after an extended period of isolation, which would require immense strength. I think it could simply be termite damage, but you tell me. So I want to know why you think the child was locked in here. It could have been evil parents or behavioral problems. The extent to which they had to go in order to keep the child contained seems to indicate an extreme psychological state that would require them to be on alert at all times. Their child probably needed to be kept away from sharp objects and locked in at night so that they don't do something drastic to themselves or to their parents while they slept. On the contrary, maybe that's not the case at all, and the child had evil, disturbed parents who did this for no reason. D-Dog explores a different abandoned house 2 months later on March 28th, and this investigation gets so crazy that I need your help to figure out if it's real. Is this red paint, or is it what I think it is? I really hope not.
That's so much.
At 2 minutes and 10 seconds, it kind of looks like somebody got jabbed in the corner, stumbled a few steps forward to the center of the room, and then went to the doorway. Then they doubled back, still leaking, and probably crumpled in this corner where the trail ends, or maybe that's where they were put by someone else. Tiny red splotches leading upstairs gives me the impression that more than one person was here. This red substance has dried against the wall and hardly looks reassuring. And sadly, in the corner of this upstairs room is more evidence. But creepiest of all, even more so than what's on the wall or on the floor, is what's in this small unassuming corner, or rather what happens when they go near. This is the only part of the video that becomes blurry, and for no reason at all. It's as if something is trying to get their attention, and perhaps figuring out for the first time that it has crossed onto the other side and can no longer communicate with the living. Now you're probably wondering where the homeowners were, and so was I. But with a basement flooded with solid ice, I think we both know the answer. Number 4. This worrisome video I'm about to show you was posted on March 18th of 2017 by a person who had been teetering on the edge of self-destruction for years.
Things are much worse this time. Something seems to be after me. I don't know what else to say. Except
I really don't want to see
You'll never guess what he does next, but first let me tell you what he has been through. His psychological torment would begin in early 2015, approximately 2 years before his final goodbye. That was when someone began knocking at his door almost every night for days. He lives all alone and is a very private person, so introverted in fact that we never learn his name. For him to have a visitor is not normal. let alone in the middle of the night. The knocks were annoying at first, but he figured it would stop if he ignored it. But when that didn't work, he decided to start documenting everything early on, in case he needed to take it to the police or something later. He also decided to confront it and defend himself if need be. This incident, taken on February 12, 2015, starts with 2 knocks that are so soft, it would be easy to think you're imagining them.
Tap, tap.
But after 3 weeks of harassment, he is frazzled and hears every noise, so he springs to action, ready to meet force with force. But there's just one problem. Nothing is ever there to confront. Listen closely to this part, because I hear chatter after he locks up. He installs a second camera outside the very next night on February 13th, 2015. Friday the 13th to be exact. Sure enough, it starts again. He opens the door and no one's there. It's not 2 different videos put together either, because his movements in both videos sync perfectly, like at 1 minute and 15 seconds when he smooths his hair. Even if he practiced this routine, it still wouldn't be this dead on. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that this happens at 3 a.m. every night. Anyone would want to move, and he absolutely did, but his money situation meant he couldn't either continue to endure this or go homeless in the middle of the winter. Eventually, he decides to go outside before 3 a.m. and see if he can catch whatever or whoever is doing this.
So, he decided... See, I'd be homeless in the middle of winter. That's just me. All the end of this late train
and could be closely related. Something bad must have happened on the nearby tracks.
So something happened on the nearby tracks. Why you coming to interrupt me? Why you interrupting me, Sway? I ain't got nothing to do with it. Between Chills and me, I don't know who. And then he like to investigate just like the other fool. Why? I don't know. Okay.
By August 28th, whatever had left those footprints was looking for other ways inside both day and night. No longer was it confined to 3 a.m. Tell me if this is an animal or something way worse. I didn't hear any claws tapping. This was the sound of somebody fast. A raccoon or a possum would be doing this at nighttime. This was something big in the middle of the...
Yeah, I don't think that's no damn raccoon. Rocky the raccoon should not be that damn loud.
Day, like a restless spirit. So after years of experiencing this and other similar encounters, perhaps you'll better understand why. After saying goodbye in March of 2017, he simply decided to open up the door and stop.
Goodbye.
The fuck was that?
Thank you for coming on such short notice.
Whatever that was, it sounded far from being a person. Over 2 years later, this mysterious final video was uploaded on January 1st, 2019. Those sound like church bells. Maybe this is a clip taken from a funeral. Could it be his? And whoever typed these replies doesn't act like him at all. Number 3. Corey and Devin are 2 YouTubers who have a shared channel where they go on all kinds of adventures as well as family vlogs. They haven't updated in over 2 years, but the videos are still there for all to see, and some of them are, believe it or not, are convincingly paranormal. The videos I'm talking about center around Nona's Pizzeria in Magna, Utah, a family business with a terrible secret, along herself, who remains as mean and evil as ever in the afterlife. Corey and Devin are not a professional ghost hunting channel by any means, and they have little experience dealing with the paranormal aside from television. But when they get a chance to visit one of the locations they recognize from a show called Ghost Adventures, they are eager to go. And so on October 21st, 2017, they find themselves face to face with the owners and most recent inheritors of the curse. A dark entity haunts this place, old as the building itself. Sometimes it appears to their son as a little girl who wants to play. Sometimes it grabs them by the throat. The owners say that if they try to sell the business, the spirit has confirmed that it will burn it to the ground. They are to live and suffer the curse for all generations to come, or else pay the price through financial ruin. They suspect it's coming from the attic, so the first step is to set up a grid of lasers to see if anything blocks the light. Sure enough, they record this black floating blob on night vision. The rest of the wooden beam is a much lighter color except for the head of the shadow figure. They go into the attic space with cameras and try to catch something up close. It's almost too dark to see anything, but
I have some very creepy vibes. I can see the green lights.
The camera cannot seem to keep focus, almost as if somebody is standing directly in front of Corey, though nobody is there.
They're kind of going in and out.
As soon as they start talking about how the demonic force always seems to congregate in this particular spot, they hear a confirmation. I'll play it with the sound up. Do you hear it?
Nope.
In this area here.
It was a scream in my opinion, and the K2 meter goes all the way up at the mere mention of its presence. Eventually, they track the exact spot where they think it's standing, and they suspect it needs more electricity in the air to better communicate. They say they are going to give it more energy, and at this point it seems to fully understand.
You're more than welcome to take from this energy, okay?
And true to their theory, when they charge the air with a taser and call it by the old family name of Cooper, they find the ghost is finally able to push the meter into the red, not once but twice.
Come on, Cooper.
Something is standing heavy equipment for an EVP session. As he watches, stunned and clear that the curse is legit, and maybe they should make the spirit stay true to its word and leave this place for good. Number 2. A man has been plagued by a demonic invasion that refuses to give him peace. On February 9th of 2017, he records not one, but 2 shadow figures ominously standing nearby. All you can do is hear his nasal breathing as he watches, stunned and trying not to scream, all while this heavy drape breathes in and out all by itself. Watch how it moves. That's not the wind. Besides, it was staying still for the past 4 minutes and 40 seconds prior. And you don't even want to see what's moving on his other window. I'll show you its true form in just a little bit, but for now let's focus on a couple different incidences first. On July 22nd of that same year, he is turning over a crystal that shrouded in half darkness. This ties into a separate incident 12 days earlier on July 10th. That's when he claims to have recorded what he calls a ghoul lurking in the bush outside of his window. When you pause at 3 seconds, it does look like the top half of a skeletal face that soon disappears into the bushes, black eyes and all. That definitely wasn't a normal animal, so what was it? It looks remarkably similar to the face seen in the crystal nearly 2 weeks later. Sometimes it would show up in the most unlikely of places, like the folds of a piece of fabric as shown here on February 15th, 2017. Do you see the creepy goblin face with a long nose, big ears and open mouth? I can even see an eye, and that's the more friendly of the 2 faces. This second one looks like 2 worried eyes and a mouth locked and a permanent scream. There's not as much detail and some of the features are disproportionate and misshapen, but it's still there nonetheless. So now that you've seen, harder still to disprove it, and it gives me a bad feeling all around. I tend to believe this video, and all of these sightings for that matter. He claims the quality of the video has somehow sharply deteriorated over time since uploading, and that the being at one point looked more detailed and even had horns. I don't see how this is possible for a digital copy to become less clear, but the colors do look muted here and apparently were brighter. So I want to know if you think that this man is legitimately seeing demons around his house, or if this is all happening in his mind. As much as I want to believe this is a delusion like some people think it is, I don't necessarily agree. The problem is I do see a lot of what he claims on video, so there's a good chance it could be true. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made normal investigation, and as this video goes to show, ready to explore the scariest local legend.
This video was,
he can find. One such legend revolves around a dismal force known only as La Señora Fantasma, or the Ghost Lady. The Ghost Lady is said to still roam the home she passed away in years ago. In life, she earned a reputation as a taker of lives and lived a wicked existence full of hatred until the very end. Her spirit is said to still reflect in the bathroom mirror. If you go in there and call upon her for an unholy visit, which is tonight's goal, they start by rather rudely calling her name outside of the property, hoping to get her to come through the window. She doesn't appear, so they step inside. The place has been stripped bare, but overall it looks somewhat inhabitable, at least as far as abandoned places go. But it's more about the way it feels than its aesthetics. Something about the small and cramped space that feels ill-fitting and all wrong, like nothing good has ever happened here, and only unimaginable horrors can befall anyone foolish enough to stay inside. They creep their way to the room where her legendary mirror hangs unblemished amidst the clutter. Luan stands alone while his friends keep watch. His tone is expectant and again, not very polite as he addresses the infamous Ghost Lady in more of a challenge than a request.
Aparece aqui, senhora. Vamos ver.
See, that'd be some.
They're all about to leave, but they decide to try to turn on the shower just to see what happens. To their surprise, clean water drips out of a rusty pipe that shouldn't work and doesn't even have a shower head. This was probably where she hung what was left of the lives she took, upside down and filleted open to drain in the shower.
What?
Seeing this broken shower work again shortly after doubling her powers makes them rethink their situation and wonder if they should have taken a nicer tone. But that doesn't matter because it's too late now. They are walking towards the exit and everything seems much more negative and dreadful than the first time around, more of a feeling than anything else, as if a great evil has awoken and is spreading across the otherwise plain walls. And that's when she appears, not when Luan tells her to, nor in the mirror where she's supposed to be according to legend, but maybe that's the entire point. Her house, her rules. They hole up in the room for a while and discuss what to do, but the situation takes care of itself by the time they open the door. The lady seems to have proven her point that she is real and vanishes just as quickly as she can.
You know what, I was going to say something because I don't want somebody to disappear.
This video would be easy enough to fake because realistically speaking, all they would need is for an older woman to stand in the doorway, which coincidentally is a lot easier to do than actually using special effects to get her into the mirror. For these reasons, I think this video might not be real, but that doesn't necessarily mean the legend itself isn't true, or that something else wasn't watching them from the shadows all along. I dare you to watch these.
Yeah, they stupid. That's just stupid. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. Let's scroll up. What was that at? 5 videos you don't want to see. You don't want to see. I didn't want to see that because it was some caca. It was stupido. You take that out. We ain't gonna react to that. Move that. But I got so many videos. I got over 159 possible. Some videos is just now. Yeah, there's this video, so we're just gonna go ahead and remove that because we already reacted to that. You know what I'm saying? Alright, you know what? We're just gonna call this I'll be back on it.
Thank God I just beat you.
Keep what?
Ava. I forgot to text her back. Swear to God. Swear to God. Like, not. Dog, I don't know. I just thought about that for some reason. They said, nothing, just nothing, bro. Nothing. You fuck up some commas, yeah. You fuck up some commas, yeah. Yeah. Gang. The time of day is nobody, man. Come on, Drink. How am I weird? Don't be like that.
How.
Don't be like that, sugar mama. Don't be like that. Don't be
know
like
why.
How?
Because you're weird.
How? Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't calm down. It's gonna be alright. Alright, it's gonna be okay.
She said he weird.
Calm down. L's three. I'm gonna say this one. I want to say this one. I think you said I'm still in this one. I want to say this one, okay? Alright. Weird, okay. What am I doing? They keep saying L speed, okay. I love you so much, Dream. Never cheat on you. I love you so much. Am I dub now, bro? Am I dub? Dub now? Put the dubs in the chat. Still spinning ill. Dream, I love you so much. You keep this girl in the world, I would never cheat on you ever in my life. Even though you is real in my life. I mean, you think it's real in the world. You know what I'm saying? We're locked in together. You know what I'm saying? Straight there, bro. Alright. Am I dub now?
She looking like she is over it.
I love you, baby. I actually do love you, baby.
No.
I actually love you, baby. You just the only reason why you say you love me is because you don't love me. Do you ever heard that saying? Like if somebody say they love you, they don't really mean it. What? I'm tripping what? I'm tripping what? Being a dub, Russ smash. Sleep stream, I can't do it. Sleep stream, look. Drink on the stream. Let's play that shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Let's prank call. Come on, so that's fun. That's fun.
Hello? So basically, I ordered a 10-piece wing, lemon pepper on here, and you guys had to put a weird thing into my item. I'm thinking about bringing the cops up there, or we're going to have to talk about this man to man.
This man's
so
stupid.
You guys messed up my order. I'm going to get the cops involved. Sir, you guys put a roach in my food. It was a bug in my food. I'm going to get the cops involved, lawyer involved, and everything. You guys are getting in trouble now. Hello? Hello? Sir? 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 Hey, sir? Sir?
Oh my God, pray.
Sir! Wait. Sir! Sir!
Bro, this fucking. Yo, chat, y'all remember last time when we played chat, yesterday's stream we played Fortnite and yesterday's stream we played Roblox, so that's gonna miss out right now, yo. Chat, y'all remember that stream, right? That Roblox stream? Lit as hell, chat. Most littest Roblox stream ever, yo. Most littest Roblox.
So would I be wrong to beat his ass on stream?
No, not you. I'm off, no, chill, bro.
Like, would I, like,
no, bro, no, I'm not too much, bro, chill out.
Would I be wrong,
chill.
Would I be wrong?
Chill, Green.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I think you're gonna be okay, alright?
The whole time y'all was saying I'm cheating.
I'm not cheating on you, bro. I just said I'm not cheating on you. I'm not cheating on you. I'm not cheating on you, bro. I'm not cheating on you. I don't, bro.
No, I actually feel like it's feeling in my body like I'm cheating.
Bro, oh God, chill out.
Like I'm cheating.
Oh God, chill out. Chill out, oh God, chill out. Oh, get that shit, chill out. Get that. Real, like, chill out.
Somebody said he's annoying.
Oh, bro.
Hello, sir? So basically, I have a huge complaint, okay? So basically, I ordered a 10 wings from, what is it? Yes.
He just sounds stupid.
My
I'm gonna just go ahead and end this.
He ordered from here, and I had, basically, when I ordered it came, we seen very, like, weird things in the food. So it's...
Whatever. Oh, I'm gonna say, hey, that looks familiar. That's me, fool.